sign into the console. The moment I click on sign into the console, I scroll down, see sign in using root user email. This should be your last resort. You should never ever be doing it. First, when you created your account with your email ID. The moment you do that, right? What it means is I'm just going to log in with my Bits email ID. I already have it over here. This is what I do. Next, this is a root user. See over here, this is a root user. When I log in, I'm logging with a root user. It's a superpower user. That means you have every single privilege. Once it's been hacked, everything is gone, right? So you should never ever be doing that. Instead, what you need to do is you need to create an IAM user. Okay. Now, how do I create an IAM user is something which I want to just give you an insight. Okay. Now let's log in using root user itself because that's where you stand today. I'm just going to create it and I want to remember, yeah, I've already created, I remember by my password. So now what I did is I created a multi-factor authentication as well for it. It's nothing but Google Authenticator in your phone. Download your Google Authenticator. It's a very simple, straightforward process. You will get to know what exactly needs to be done, right? And I'm just going to provide my Google Authenticator number 589. Yeah, this is a multi-level security that you're creating over here so that it's never been hacked. It's going to ask you for it. I'm logged in now. I am logged in with, see over here, I'm logged in with a root user. That's the reason exactly you can see it as a account ID. Now, what's the first and foremost step that you need to do the moment your account is created? Your administrator privilege, what you have is known as Identity and Access Management, IAM. I'm going to click on over here and then go down, and that's going to be my Identity and Access Management, right? Security, identity, and compliance. Or you can, in this search bar, directly put IAM, right? It's going to come in over here for you. Since I've been using it for multiple times, it's appearing in my recently visited one. That's my IAM, right? I'm just going to rely on this one so that it's easy for you to navigate in. Yeah. So I clicked on IAM. That's where my IAM appears. Now, user option you can see over here. User. Just create that. Click on this. Create a user. Right. I'm just going to create a test user for you so that you can see it. Now I'm going to create test. Oops, sorry. Test-user. Yeah. Provide user access to AWS Management Console. Yes, absolutely, you need to do that. Yeah. And then I'm going to put a custom password also instead of generating. I'm just going to say some okay. Yeah, I'm just putting the password. Next. Yeah, that's the password I'm giving. Okay. Next. Never. I'm just going to delete also in front of you. And now you can start creating add user to a group. Okay, we'll talk about that group and all those things slightly later. But right now, what I want to do is attach policy. Think of you wanted to provide a administrative access for it, right? But I mean, I'll be talking in detail about what exactly all this access is all about. But today, think about now this should be a super privileged user for you. I'm just going to say administrator access. That's it. And I'm going to click on next and then create user, right? Create user. Return to the, okay, return to the user list. You can see over here, that's the password I created. That's a test user. Yeah. Return to the user list. All right. So that's my test user. Now, how do I use this or where do I use this? Is now when I click on this with my root user, right? I'm just going to go back to my IAM now. See over here. Identity and access management. IAM again. I've already showed you a video where I can how to create an alias, right? So that's where I go ahead and create an alias, which is bits account, so that I don't need to by heart this number. Instead, I would always remember bits hyphen account, right? That's the alias that I created. Now, once I do that, so I created alias for it. That means my main account, and I created test user as well. These are the two activities that I performed. Yeah, I'm just reiterating that so that it's there back of your mind. And I'm going to go and log out from here. Yeah. Now, when I log into the sign-in console, yes, see over here, it's going to ask me for the account ID, either that 2115 hyphen 2222 hyphen this thing. It's tough for you to remember. Instead, bits account. That's exactly what I created, right? I can remember that pretty well. Easy for me to remember. Instead of bits user, we have created a test user. That's my test user. And the password, which I remember. Yeah, that's how exactly it's going to come. Because I've told her anytime you log in for the first time, there was a small checkbox option. Yeah, whenever you guys are going to create it, make sure you remember that checkbox option. If you click on the checkbox option, it's going to come back and say, yeah, what was the password that I given? Amazon test had 01, right? That's my old password. Let me just put a new password. Yeah, I changed it. Yeah, change and then confirm password change. So next time any user logs in, the password is changed. That is the way you need to create or log into the account. That's a basic hygiene that you need to maintain, is what I'm trying to say. But what it means is the moment you log in with the root account, go ahead and create an IAM user, right? So that's a standard process that you need to follow. Now, since that's been exposed to everyone over here, I'm just going to go to my identity and access management, and then that means you know how to delete it as well, right? That's what I'm going to show. User created, and this user which has been compromised because you all know the password. I'm just going to delete it, right? That's delete user. It's going to ask you for confirm and delete user. Perfect. Yeah, there are multiple other ways of accessing AWS account. One is through CLI mode, multiple different ways, which we will talk in a different video altogether. I mean, that's a different section. So this is nothing but a basic hygiene that you need to follow the moment you create an AWS account. That's what this session was all about. Yeah, thank you, folks.